Did you know that one of the greatest Roman emperors, Marcus Aurelius, faced tremendous challenges during his reign? Despite ruling at the height of the empire, he spent much of his time fighting wars and dealing with a deadly outbreak of plague. But instead of succumbing to despair and hopelessness, he turned to the wisdom of Stoic philosophy to find inner peace and contentment. In his Meditations, Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This powerful quote highlights the importance of cultivating positive and constructive thoughts to lead a fulfilling life. We often underestimate the impact of our thoughts on our overall well-being. However, Marcus Aurelius's philosophy reminds us that our thoughts shape our reality. Aurelius's remarkable life serves as a powerful reminder of how Stoic principles can empower us to overcome any obstacle that comes our way. By embracing Stoic philosophy, we can develop resilience and fortitude to navigate the challenges that life throws at us. So let's take a leaf out of Aurelius' book and focus on 20 most important life lessons of Marcus Aurelius. Control your perceptions. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Marcus Aurelius. Our perceptions shape our reality. The same event can be tragic to one person while being a minor annoyance to another. By controlling your perspective, you can reduce emotional suffering. For example, if someone cuts you off in traffic, you can perceive it as a personal insult and get angry. Or you can chalk it up to chance and let it go. The event itself is neutral. Your perception gives it meaning. Accept what you cannot change. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Marcus Aurelius. Trying to control the uncontrollable leads to frustration. Accept the limits of your power and focus on what you can change. For instance, you cannot control the weather. You can only decide what to do given the circumstances. Bring an umbrella, cancel plans if needed, etc. By accepting the weather rather than fighting it, you reduce suffering. Focus on the present. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them. Marcus Aurelius. The past is gone and the future uncertain. The only thing within your control is the present. Keep your focus here. Dwelling on old regrets or worries about what may happen will only breed more unhappiness. Instead, make the most of the current moment. Appreciate the temporary beauty of life. Understand the power of your thoughts. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. Your mind has immense power over your experience. By mastering your thinking, you master your reality. If you constantly criticize yourself, soon that self-loathing will color your whole perspective. But if you intentionally cultivate thoughts of courage, empathy, or gratitude, you create an inner light to guide you. Act with purpose. At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, "I have to go to work as a human being. What do I have to complain of if I'm going to do what I was born for, the things I was brought into the world to do? Or is this what I was created for, to huddle under the blankets and stay warm?" Marcus Aurelius. Living purposefully is critical to satisfaction. Know your values and engage fully in activities that align with them. For example, if caring for others matters to you, volunteer at a nonprofit. If you value learning, read books on topics that interest you. Devote yourself to whatever provides meaning, rather than simply drifting through life. Practice empathy. When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, "The people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they can't tell good from evil." Marcus Aurelius. Showing compassion, especially for difficult people, improves relationships and reduces bitterness. For example, an angry customer may be having a bad day unrelated to you. An insensitive remark from a friend may come from thoughtlessness rather than malice. Attempting to understand their motives can help diffuse conflict. Embrace challenges as opportunities. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius. Difficulties help us grow stronger. Each one presents a chance to practice wisdom. Losing a job may lead to finding more meaningful work. An injury may provide time for reflection. Hardships faced with courage make life richer. Cultivate self-discipline. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote emphasizes the importance of self-discipline in controlling our thoughts and emotions, rather than being controlled by external factors. By focusing on what we can control, we can find inner strength and resilience in the face of adversity. For example, if you experience a setback in your personal or professional life, you may feel discouraged and helpless. However, by practicing self-discipline and focusing on what you can do to move forward, you can find strength and motivation to overcome the setback. Reflect on your mortality. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Marcus Aurelius. Facing the reality of death helps clarify what matters most. Recognize life's impermanence and appreciate each transient moment. Imagine this is your final day on Earth. How would you treat your loved ones? What activities would seem pointless? Regularly considering your mortality encourages present focus and gratitude. Seek wisdom, not wealth or fame. If you set your mind on wisdom, reason, and fellow feeling, on living your life with integrity, purity, and humility, you won't go chasing after status symbols, lavish houses, or the latest fashions. Marcus Aurelius. External things like money and prestige can never substitute for inner contentment. Base your self-worth on virtue and wisdom. For many, satisfaction comes from serving others or creative pursuits, not raises and promotions. Living modestly to enrich your mind and relationships is more fulfilling than materialism. Be content with little. Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for. Epicurus. The endless pursuit of more often robs life's joy. Appreciate what you have. Simplify your needs. Rather than buying a bigger house, enjoy your cozy home. Instead of expensive entertainment, find pleasure in books, nature, and time with loved ones. External things provide fleeting happiness. Contentment comes from within. Practice gratitude. Cultivate the habit of being grateful for every good thing that comes to you, and to give thanks continuously. And because all things have contributed to your advancement, you should include all things in your gratitude. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Regularly reflect on the positive aspects of your life. A grateful mindset reduces dissatisfaction about what you lack. Each morning, thank the new day and its opportunities. Express your appreciation to loved ones. Savor your health, talents, and comforts. Count blessings rather than complaints. Maintain integrity. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them. Marcus Aurelius. Acting ethically in the face of adversity reveals true character. Do what aligns with your principles regardless of circumstances. For instance, speaking honestly when it would be easier to lie shows integrity. Making an ethical choice that defies expectations demonstrates strength of will. Do what you know to be right, especially when inconvenient. Avoid complaining. How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it? Marcus Aurelius. Complaining magnifies life's problems. Taking positive action reduces them. Venting dissatisfaction rarely solves anything. Rather than ruminating on things you cannot change, brainstorm constructive solutions. Redirect conversations to more positive subjects. When tempted to criticize, share words of gratitude instead. Understand the common good. The best way to pay for a lovely moment is to enjoy it. Richard Bach. Your interests are intertwined with others. Seeking mutual benefit creates stronger communities. Volunteering time and resources to aid those in need provides meaning while helping society. Constructive participation in politics upholds democracy. We rise together when we make the common good our shared goal. Detach from external validation. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Marcus Aurelius. Basing self-worth on others' opinions gives them power over your happiness. Value your own judgment above all. For example, hurtful comments from someone who doesn't know you well need not affect your self-image. Kind words from others are enjoyable, but not essential to your worth. Ground your sense of self in your values rather than externalities. Embrace change as natural. The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. Marcus Aurelius. Fighting the nature of life breeds misery. Flowing with change allows contentment. Seasons come and go. Aging happens gradually, imperceptibly. Children grow up. Accepting life's transience and finding meaning amidst it brings serenity. Practice mindfulness. Keep yourself simple, good, pure, serious, free from affectation, a friend of justice, a worshipper of the gods, kind, affectionate, strenuous in all proper acts. Marcus Aurelius. Staying fully aware of the present stills the mind's commotion. Observe feelings and thoughts without attaching to them. For instance, during challenging interactions, remain aware of your anger without condemning it or acting on it rashly. Acknowledge anxiety, but view it with detached calm. Mindfulness lets you respond wisely. Reduce desires. It is not the man who has too little who is poor, but the one who hankers after more. Seneca. Wanting less brings freedom from dissatisfaction. Prioritize needs over fleeting wants. Consider how many possessions sit unused, how much time and money is wasted collecting things that are soon forgotten. Lasting contentment comes not from more but from restraint. Cultivate inner peace. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself and your way of thinking. Marcus Aurelius. Outer events cannot disturb your inner tranquility unless you let them. Return always to stillness within. Make time for reflection through meditation, journaling, nature walks, and other calming activities. When challenges arise, pause and breathe before reacting. Respond thoughtfully to maintain equilibrium. Peace of mind endures all of life's ups and downs when you live in harmony with your deepest self. Remember, life is full of challenges, and Stoic philosophy can help us face them with grace and resilience. Which of these Stoic principles resonates with you the most, and how have you applied it in your life? Share your experiences and thoughts in the comment section below. Let's start a conversation and learn from each other.